We're here in the University of Birmingham's Great Hall. The students sitting in our hall are about to join the thousands of alumni who have passed through our university since it first admitted students. Degree congregations at the University of Birmingham date back to 1901 and are held here in the Great Hall, right at the heart of our Edgbaston campus. Attended by nearly 30,000 graduates and guests each year, these events are the highlight of the university calendar and represent for many students the conclusion of their studies at Birmingham. Originally built as a cathedral to learning, the Great Hall never fails to impress our students. The building is Grade 2 listed, and it's really the details that make the space so special. It features a trompe-l'oeil domed ceiling located above its formal marble entrance. The entrance is bordered by archways that are designed to draw the eye toward the centre of the room. can hear is being performed by our very own student musicians. They often perform versions of modern pop hits or songs with a Birmingham connection. So if you're thinking, that sounds a little like Duran Duran, you might be onto something. You'll be hearing more from the student musicians towards the end of the ceremony. The audience is a mixture of graduands seated in the back of the room and their friends and families seated near the stage. During the ceremony, the graduands will make their way up to the stage, accept their scroll, and be applauded by their families and fellow students. In the sea of formal robes in the ceremony, attendees may spot black gowns, red and green gowns, and possibly some other eye-catching colours. The black robes are worn by those graduating with their bachelor's and master's. Green and red robes are for those picking up a PhD. Soon, our ceremony will begin. There's a degree of pomp and circumstance to the day that echoes back through the years. These rituals connect our graduands today to students from the very first universities formed in the 13th century. people who will sit on stage throughout the ceremony, usually senior academics at the university, are led into the Great Hall by two mace bearers. There is a mace bearer at the front of the line and one at the back. The latter is called the Esquire Bedell. Both carry large silver maces that they put down on stage. This is a ceremonial kick-off to the day. The mace bearers are usually staff members from the university who have volunteered to take part. A senior member of the university, such as the Chancellor or a Provost, will be the last to take their place. They'll stand before the attendees and declare the congregation open.
I declare the congregation open. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome to a very warm Great Hall. I'm Adam Tickell, I'm the University Vice-Chancellor, and it is a real pleasure to welcome you to your graduation ceremony, and also to welcome your families and your friends and your supporters, both here in the Great Hall and watching around the world. This is the last ceremony of our summer graduations, and I just wondered whether you could join me in thanking the band who've played so wonderfully through the week. Dedication, resilience, growth, achievement, and friendship. I'm sure and I hope that these are just some of the words that have characterised your years with us at the University of Birmingham. But there'll also have been some apprehension, some setbacks, some problems, some doubt, and some failure. This is part of everybody's journey, and it's something that we all learn. These are parts that we all learn from. But this afternoon, we're here to recognise and celebrate the completion of your journey, with all of the ups and the downs that you have as part of university life, in order to receive your qualification. To get to this moment, you'll have spent time exploring new ideas and experiencing the thrill of intellectual discovery. You'll have had coffee-fueled debates with your fellow students during late-night study sessions. You've had some hard graft, and you've tackled seemingly insurmountable problems and then overcome them. You've learned about perseverance, about balancing work and leisure, and about the value of friendship and community. All of these are lessons that you'll carry with you long after you leave the hall. Universities, though, are much more than just centres of learning, We are melting pots of cultures, of ideas, of beliefs, of languages, and of customs. Your time in Birmingham will have provided fertile ground for meaningful and formative relationships. You'll have forged friendships during shared experiences at social events, in the classroom, and for many of you, on hospital wards. Treasure these friendships. They are as important for everything else as everything else you've achieved at university. They're the foundation for your futures. These friends will stand by you when times are tough and celebrate with you when times are good. They're relationships that will last you a lifetime. And I hope that as you look back on your time at Birmingham, you'll feel a huge sense of pride. Today really is an important step in your journey, a moment to celebrate the tenacity, the determination, and the drive that you've shown to reach your goals. But of course, you haven't done it alone. Behind me are just some of the staff who've encouraged your intellectual curiosity, who've occasionally driven you insane, who've nurtured your creativity and inspired you to question and to explore. You've also been supported by numerous other staff, by tutors and student support teams. So let's give a huge round of applause to those people behind us. But more important are the people between you, our graduands, and the front of the stage. These are your friends and your families who are here or watching online around the world. And I can tell you, as I look at people, they are brimming with pride at everything you've achieved to get here. You will all have that person or those people who believe in you, people who support you and show you kindness, and without whom you wouldn't be here. So graduands, let's give a round of applause and a cheer to those people who've helped you today. Can I just say kudos to you, because I've done this a couple of times today, and it was very quiet at the back of the hall, so I had to encourage them to do a bit more, so thank you all very much. I'm sure it will be reciprocated when it comes to your time up here as well. Today, many of you will be leaving your education behind you. Don't lose the curiosity that you've nurtured during your study. Ask why, how, what if. Continue to seek out new knowledge. You must as doctors. But this will lead you in the direction of the best of your adventures and provide you with rich stories to tell. Soon, you will come up onto the stage and I will admit you to your degree. This is your moment. When your name is read out, that is the formal moment of your graduation. And family and friends, that's your moment to make a lot of noise. So as you come up, do be careful on the steps. If you're wearing high heels, we have arranged a wonderful array of people for you to fall into. But just in case you don't like the look of them, just be careful. Give a very big smile for the cameras, and don't forget to save your moment. Thank you very much.
Now for the handing of the scrolls.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Professor Kate Thomas, the Dean of Birmingham Medical School. Vice-Chancellor and Principal, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Birmingham, it's my pleasure to admit those people listed in the programme for the degrees to which they are to be presented.
Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the protein interactions involved in the development of leukemia, Shema Al-Azami. For research into the cellular mechanisms supporting the survival of BRCA1 mutant cells, Elizabeth Jennifer Anthony. For research into the genetics of adverse events following treatment with anti-cancer therapies, Ik-Sheen Chin. For research into the dynamic regulation of PRMTs and their substrates during the DNA damage response, Elizabeth Rose Siobhan Dufsey. For research into DNA replication dynamics in cancer cells, Catherine Ellis. For research into regulation of DNA replication process by ubiquitination, Cynthia Fernandez Cuestra. For research into the role of a novel enzyme complex in DNA replication and cancer, Tristan James Kennedy. For research into how upregulated expressions of single subunits of the RNA Pol2 complex deregulate transcription, increasing genome instability levels in cells, Martina Muste-Saderni. For research into regulation of replication machinery disassembly upon completion of DNA replication, Divya Shri Puvatham Kardivil. For research into the impact of COVID-19 in patients with cancer in the UK, through data and immunogenomic characterization of colorectal cancer using transcriptomic approaches, Thomas Starkey. For research into the balance of oxidative stress and autophagy in mediating neural growth and degeneration, Matthew James Taylor. Master of Research, Catherine Ann Heath. Megan Reynolds. Master of Science, Lauren Butler. Vidushi Chug. Asma Omran. Master of Science Bioinformatics, Andreas Antonakis. Liam Charles Cremona. Clinical Oncology, Jennifer Subramania Nathan Vivekananda, Kannada. Genomic Medicine, Saranja Rishi Akison. Tyler Joseph Wilding. Master in Science, Clinical Sciences, Kushi Kumar. Ukshut Sinha. Clinical Sciences, Cardiovascular Sciences, Hansel Sujan Kanagaraja. Safa Mahboob. Daniel Craig Southern. Riazul Zanat. Clinical Sciences, Endocrinology and Metabolism, Vinesh Mistry. Clinical Sciences, Ophthalmology, Helen May Gilbody. Clinical Sciences, Reproduction and Women's Health, Hannah Lucy Armstrong. Ellen Fazakali. Emily Lauren Jolie Grace. Neha Gupta. Sumaya Hafsa. Matthew James Vaughan. Institute of Clinical Sciences, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Medicine. Evelyn Lawrence. Nathaniel Leaf. Samuel James Michael Lee. Jana Leung. Stephen Fung Lin. Lauren Jade Linton. James Reese Linton. Devon Melrose Lloyd Morris. Chisara Chloe Tiffany Locke. Charlotte Hyunmi Locke. Daniel Joseph Richard Lonergan. Joan Kim Yi Lu. Sophie Louise Maddock. Ruchika Madhotra. Snigdha Ajay Mahan Jun. Nasa Mahmood. Osama Mahmood. Ahmed Sahel Malik. Juan Sit Jessica Mann. Charlotte Mantle. Vindhya Maripuri. Tanaya Maslika. Thomas David Massey. Ashley Matthew. Giselle Matthews. Sai Monish Mattel. Aurora Maxwell. Aisha Kiran Mazar. Farah Mazar. Chloe McColgan. Thomas Andrew Stephen Maguire. Harris Mahmood. Aisha Marine. Samay Mehta. Anna May Merlini. Stephanie Louise Messer. Gabriella Millard. Saskia Millard. Zaylee Jane Mills. Isabel Louisa Maria Millward. Harriet Page Mintz. Abdurrahman Baig Mirza. Mayank Shankar Mishra. Christian Giuba Mitchell. Chloe Nicole Moran. Alexander George Morelli Batters. Alia Mustafa. Isaac Mulvaney. Vinora Kissel Kumara Munasinghe. Natasha Isabel Violet Mundell. Spencer Murphy. Neve Murray. Daniel John Myers. Aisha Nadeem. Ananya Vinod Nair. Megan Louise Nash. Florence Needham. Emily Suzanne Newman Sanders. Soong Yat Ing. Marcus Nielsen. Mataza Aslam Namani. Takia Nusrat. Emanuela Owusa Obaro. John Ying Wei Ong. Megan Grace Ormond. Lucy Alice Osborne. Kate Ella Owen. Ruben Oza. Elsa Palmer. Karina Sin Kuen Pan. Ben Richard Parker. Richard Owen Parry. Julianne Gabrielle Beichong Pastor. Akhil Patel. Rishil Patel. Ishan Ajay Patel. Kea Ashish Patwardhan. Jemima Kate Payne. Finley Joseph Pierce. Louise Anna Penhaligon. Alice Marie Pennington. Mi Chi Pham. Abigail Phillips. Henry Alexander Valdemar Phillips. Jem Pips. Jemima Elizabeth Hannay Platt. Pranav Ponvanan. Chloe Poole. Lucy Isabel Porter. Rebecca Leanne Powell. Isabel May Press. Ellen Rose Blanche Pryke. Farah Qureshi. Abby Elizabeth Radcliffe. Fazna Nahima Rahman. Anushka Aishwarya Ramkumar. Jasmine Siyang Randall. Shubi Ratra. Kim Marie Rawlings. Priti Razakol. Emily Victoria Reeve. Nikhil Yoel Rubin. Eleanor Jane Richardson. Max Riley. Griffith David Roberts. Lauren Jane Ross. Savannah Monica Brianne Rowe. Carolina Sabino Ribeiro. Arub Saeed. Jagan Kaur Sahota. Abigail May Saka. Pavithra Sakthival. Darshini Sambamurthy. Gariman Singh Sandhu. Brandon Karamveer Singh Sangha. Ravinda Zoe Kaur Sangra. Harshana Sangtani. Noah Sattar. Hanaya Abid Sattar. Jessica Neve Saville. Claudia Maria Savitska. Selena Sphere. Numan Shafiq. Mohammed Hamza Shafiq. Georgina Isabel Sebi Shallard. Adam Sharthor. And friend. Gemma Lucy Sheldon. Rachel Louise Shepherd. Lucas Sheridan Warburton. Deetha Shetty. Jessica Kate Schoen. Ali Sidat. Kieran Simpkins. Deepika Singh. Jaskiran Kaur Singh. Maria Anna Scaria. Emma Helen Smalley. Abby Smith. Adam William Robert Smith. Liam Snook. Jacob Spencer. Sophie Spicer. Amy Sprott. Abina Sriskandararaja. Nicole Stoney. Rebecca Chloe Stottard. Rebecca Emily Stoyles. Somaya Subramaniam. Amog Subramanian. Arvind Singh Sudhi. Layla Sultan. Kimran Gianna Kaur Sunna. Anna Louise Swart. Judy Tabak. Agia Katrina Tadros. Elisha Tate. Charlotte Amelia Lois Tarr. Semrawit Teklemariam Alunai. Kushi Narendra Kumar Thakkar. Sherin Juliet Tambu. Prabhu Thanika Chalam. Jivitha Thirunayana Sambantha. William Thompson. Rowan Morris Thompson. Matthew James Thorburn. Emily Tish. Stephanie Sumlak Teo. Bethany Turnbull. Priya Ube. Samantha Unsworth White. Isha Surendra Singh Vazia. Hannah Polly Vidis Humphreys. Hoyo Chloe Voon. Emma Kerris Waite. Amy Elizabeth Walkley. Sophie Anna Wallbank. Emma Helen Warrington. Ali Abdiwahid Hersi Wasami. Oscar Lawrence War. Jake Webb. Elisa Venekas. Holly Isabel Elizabeth West. Jessica Westwood. Kirsty Anna Williams. Matthew Wilson. An Sung Wong. Alex Keen Chung Wong. Gabriel Shuen Yao Wong. Charlotte Emma Woodall. Sophia Kishwan Shah. Itiad Yafai. Wei R. Alice Yip. Jessie Yu. Shui Ling Yu. Dorota Maria Zach. Erica Ruki Zhang. Alex Zalberberg. Please will all the MBCHB graduates stand to join me in reciting the Declaration for the University of Birmingham Healthcare Professions based on the General Medical Council's duties of a doctor. In accepting my degree today, I recognize that I embark upon Thank you, that was lovely. You may sit down. I am delighted to welcome back to the stage Dr. Nicole Stoney, who is going to talk to you on behalf of the graduating cohort.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of our friends and family gathered here today. It is an absolute honour to be on this stage, and I would like to thank our Dean, Professor Kate Thomas, for this opportunity. Something we can all relate to is how difficult it was to get through these years. We've endured hours of lectures, those late-night study sessions, and countless exams. And beyond the academic challenges, we've had to simultaneously face personal trials. There were probably times when the stress felt overwhelming, when we questioned our abilities, and when giving up seemed like the easier option. But we persevered. In some moments of doubt, it was often our friends and our families who provided the support and encouragement we needed. So on behalf of the graduates, I would like to take a moment to thank our families. You've cheered us on, you've lifted us up, and you've stood by us through every challenge. We owe a huge amount of our success to you. Now, reflecting on this journey, I realise that several key principles have helped me, and I'm sure many of us, navigate these challenges. And today I would like to share 3 of these lessons with you, as I believe they will continue to help guide us through future obstacles and towards happiness and fulfilment in life. These principles are faith, purpose, and self-belief. Whilst my faith in God has been a huge part of my personal journey, I wanted to discuss this principle in a way that can be relatable to us all, as I believe that faith is the cornerstone of resilience. To have faith is to be sure of the things we hope for and to be certain of the things we cannot see. It is to know that what it is we hope to achieve will come to fruition if we continue to work hard and persevere. During this degree, we faced setbacks. Sometimes the path to graduation was unclear or even appeared out of reach, but we had faith, and this gave us the strength to keep going. We may not have known how or what or when, but we imagined that finish line and knew that we'd make it, and here we are. Coupled with faith is imagination. Somebody once told me that imagination is a powerful tool. They said that growing up, our teachers told us to stop daydreaming, but it's within those daydreams where the greatest innovations are formed. And Albert Einstein once said that imagination is everything. It is a preview to life's coming attractions. So as we venture into our careers, continue to dream. No dream is too big, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Now think about it. In a world without aeroplanes, who'd have thought we'd be able to make vehicles fly? And in a world without televisions, who'd have thought we'd be able to broadcast moving images of people onto a stationary box in our living room? I bet people thought they were crazy, but they did it anyway. So continue working towards those changes you'd like to make and those services you'd like to offer. If you can dream it, then you and only you can achieve it. That future was given to you for a reason and is a preview to what is possible. This leads me to my second foundation, which is purpose. Finding our life's purpose is essential to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. One concept that beautifully encapsulates this idea is ikigai, a Japanese term that refers to a passion that gives value and meaning to life. Ikigai is about discovering the connection between what we love, what we are good at, what the world needs, and what we can be rewarded for. It provides us with a sense of direction and motivation to get up every morning with enthusiasm and joy. Now, many of us in this room share a common mission: to help others through medicine and healthcare. We hope that through our craft we can relieve suffering and improve lives. But this doesn't always have to be through a fancy pill or a state-of-the-art surgery. Over my 6 years of studying medicine, I began to realise that for some of our patients, the simple act of listening and acknowledging their experiences can help to relieve their suffering and bring peace to their world. This too is a vital part of our purpose as healthcare professionals. However, by finding our own individual ikigai, we can align our passions and skills with the needs of those we serve, ultimately leading to a more impactful and rewarding life. Now, my third and final foundation that I'd just like to quickly discuss is self-belief. The words from the poem Thinking by Walter D. Wintle captures this perfectly. It reads, "If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you would like to win but you think you can't, it is almost certain you won't. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize." As we've learned through our academic journey, success is not just about talent or intelligence, but about believing in ourselves and our potential. Our mindset is our most powerful tool, so we must use it wisely. Finally, remember, Life's battles aren't always won by the strongest or the fastest or the most privileged or wealthiest person, and many of us here today are living testimonies to this truth. The victories belong to those who believe in their potential, who persist despite setbacks, and who maintain a positive state of mind. Now, this isn't the end of our story, but the beginning. Let's continue to follow these principles and use what we've learned to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Congratulations, class of 2024. We made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. That was wonderful. Great speech, great points, and I would like everyone to give her another round of applause. Faith, purpose, self-belief. Spot on. So, and keep clapping, actually, because congratulations to all of you. You have now graduated. And I can see that the front of the room is very proud of that. I was joking this morning. I was sat there starting to play a little game with myself of trying to work out which student, which parents. Some of you make the game rather easy. It's wonderful. It's great. And I'd also like to just say thank you to Professor Thomas, because that is the hot seat over there, reading out all those names in the heat of the moment. So thank you very much, Kate, for what you've done. Although I would say we maybe have to look at how we do this next time round, because I think it's distinctly unfair that someone who I'm guessing is about 2 down there has to wait for her daddy, who happens to be the last person graduating in the whole congregation. So I think we maybe have to go reverse alphabetical order next time if this arises. But she's done remarkably well down there. So my name is Neil Hanley. I'm Pro-Vice Chancellor. I'm head of the College of Medical Dental Sciences. It's a great, great privilege to be at your graduation, to participate, and in particular, to help close out this ceremony with a few words. I won't speak for too long, because I know you've all got lots of celebrating to do. But there are a couple of things I would like to turn to before I hand back to the Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony here in our great hall, which it truly is a remarkable setting, and I think you would struggle to find anywhere grander and better to graduate than here in the great hall. This is a day that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. They're memories for life. They're very important. Alongside my day job here in the university, like you all are now, I'm a medical doctor, an endocrinologist, hormones. It's an interesting time out there. Most of you, and I realise I'm talking mainly here to the undergraduates who've qualified now as doctors, and many of you actually have just completed your PhDs, but I also know that many of you are also doctors. It's a tough time out there in the NHS. We've had backlogs, pressures, strikes, a lot of political attention recently with the general election. And there's the current language that the NHS is broken. Personally, I'm not sure those are the best words we should use, because I know as fact that we are not broken. And that whilst the NHS is centre stage at the moment, you are now fully fledged members of a tremendously important profession. A profession that is trusted, looked up to, hugely valued in society. That's really important. People place their health and well-being in your hands as doctors. And now, all of a sudden, it's going to be for real. I can remember those days. No longer a student. Very important jobs. So what's going to determine whether you're going to be good at that job? Well, The knowledge you've acquired over the last few years is hugely important. And you really have acquired that knowledge in a tremendous university that is very much on the up. A university that's known around the world, a university that is increasingly a global player. If you think back for a moment what you were like when you started the course and who you are now, I'm confident you will see a very different person. For most of you, no longer a school leaver, you're mature, you're confident, and you are ready for that workplace. I'm very confident that your knowledge is strong, and congratulations on that. The trick now is to keep it strong. Never stop learning. Never lose that intellectual curiosity that we mentioned earlier. That is one of the defining characteristics we, our university, set for our students. So please stay curious. Keep that inquiring mind. Keep accumulating ever more knowledge and wisdom in your medical careers. For me, this is a science, it's not an art. The knowledge aspect actually isn't my main point. My main point is much simpler than that. You're about to enter workplaces where something is more important than the knowledge. You're about to be centre stage on something that is super, super privileged. As doctors, you will meet people when they're at their most vulnerable, at their most scared. They may come across as angry, but this is when they need you most. And they need you to function as part of crucially important teams. So I ask that you never forget one thing for the rest of your careers. Smile. Be kind. You cannot overestimate, as we heard earlier, what an important part of your role that is. There'll be times you'll be tired, fed up, too busy, preoccupied with your own problems, your own challenges. You'll have been on call. I was joking again earlier. That seems to roll off the tongue very easily. But please smile. It's one of the most fundamental aspects of being a proper doctor. And encourage those around you to follow suit. Be kind. The second final topic on which I want to close this afternoon returns to what I just said about our university. You're now part of our history. You will forever be one of our graduates, and we are very, very proud of you. You will go on to achieve tremendous things, not just as doctors, but amongst you will be pioneers, innovators, the movers and shakers of the next generation. I'm actually going to deviate for a moment and call out something actually super special about Birmingham that some of you may not realize down here towards the front. They are some of our most inspiring students. Birmingham is not just a tremendous place academically. We are one of the country's leading destinations for sport. We look forward to the Olympics. One third of our women's GB hockey squad coming to join me. 1/3 of that GB women's hockey squad, Olympic champions in 2016, are alumni of the University of Birmingham. That is a tremendous statistic. But it's not just hockey. It's netball, rugby, athletics, swimming, lots of other sports. Ollie Morgan, second-year sports science student, has just left with the GB squad for Paris for the Olympic 100-metre backstroke. Possibly he'll be in the medley too. Within our medicine programme, just finished our third year on our graduate entry programme, we have what it means to be a Birmingham dual career student athlete. Katie Moll just received her first full GB rowing vest at the recent World Championships as part of the GB development programme, not for these Olympics, but for the next ones in Los Angeles in 2028. Last night, the speech for the dentist was given by Yasmin Javadian, Commonwealth Games bronze medal winner in judo. And by the way, just qualified in dentistry, honours and distinction. Tremendous individuals, international athletes, top-class scholars, top-class university. So now you are our alumni. So what do we ask of you? It's very simple. Please stay in touch. It means a lot to us. Yes, as you go out into the world, become successful, of course, We would love it if you become our future philanthropic benefactors. Helping the next generation, such as the support fund that we set up this year to counter some of the cost of living challenges increasingly faced by our medical students. Relatively small sums, but small sums that can make a very big difference. I'm actually talking about something bigger. I meet with lots of our medical alumni. They care deeply about the place. It's full of their memories, and they make for tremendous advocates around the world, assisting future student recruitment for us, acting as mentors, helping me personally as head of college to understand what it means to be a graduate from our university, helping with courses, offering advice. So please sign up with our development and alumni relations. Please stay in touch. Our careers service is there for you. Our alumni relation teams run events for recent graduates so you can connect with your friends all around the world, wherever you end up. We will always be pleased to see you. And that's me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. But most of all, congratulations on your achievements and good luck for those of you now going forward as doctors. So my very last words before I hand back to our Vice-Chancellor to close isn't a request. It's an order. Now is the time for you to go and celebrate. Celebrate hard. Celebrate like you mean it. Thank you very much. We are incredibly proud of you.
I declare the congregation closed.
And with those words, our new graduates leave the Great Hall. The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni has come to an end. This is a powerful moment for our graduates, representing the culmination of years of dedicated study. The education, connections, and friendships they have made at Birmingham will last a lifetime. And with Birmingham ranking as the university most targeted by top graduate employers in 2024, there's never been a more exciting time to be a Birmingham graduate. A final bit of tradition to close the ceremony. The maces are collected from the stage, and the mace bearers lead the procession of staff and new graduates out of the Great Hall. Our new alumni are off to celebrate the rest of their day with their friends and families.